Good morning. Please disregard my appearance because I feel like crap. But such is life. I feel like crap today. I have very bad gas and I've just felt like crap for the past few weeks. Hence me not putting a video out since week 15 of pregnancy. So I'm here to update you on week 16 and week 17 because I'm already in week 18. So we might sneak week 18 in there so I can just go ahead and have that out the way because the way that I feel, I'm probably not going to record this week. So sorry about that. I got a phone call. My aunt typically checks in on me once a week. And that was her checking in. So, yeah, I've been feeling like crap. So, week 15, honestly, oh my God, I just had a brain fart. Week 15, I developed carpal tunnel. I had been feeling these weird tingling sensations in my hands, and I went to the doctor's office during week 16, and I was explaining to the doctor what the feelings are. My fingers tingle. I get these real sharp pains that come here, and when it gets bad, it shoots up to my wrist from the front and the back, from my wrist to my elbow, from front and back, and it happens in both hands. Typically, the right hand is worse. And he did some examinations on my hands. He had me do a grip to see if I was losing grip, because I did mention to him that I cannot form fists completely, especially first thing in the morning. And late at night, they just don't form. And he said, "You have carpal tunnel." And I said, "I've never had carpal tunnel before. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't really do any repetitive movements and motions that would, you know, indicate that that's stuff." And he said that when you become pregnant, your body produces a hormone that relaxes all of your muscles, mainly for your heart, so that it can begin to pump the increased blood flow that it needs to accommodate the passenger. Sometimes in some women, that hormone that relaxes the muscles in your arm and in that area of the carpal tunnel, where there's a nerve that goes down this arm right here in your body. But when it relaxes that, it allows fluid to collect around that nerve, and that inflammation is what causes carpal tunnel. Like right now, I am tingling. And he gave me a brace. That doesn't help. He gave me lidocaine patches. That doesn't help. There are anti-inflammatories that they would generally give you when you have this disorder. However, you cannot take anti-inflammatories while you're pregnant, such as Aleve, ibuprofen, Motrin, because they tend to have an adverse reaction on the baby. There is a hole in the baby's heart that needs to stay open until those last few weeks of pregnancy. And if it closes before then, it could be detrimental to the baby. So he did indicate that, I'm sorry, y'all. I redid my hair the other day, and this stuff is itchy. He did indicate that, so they don't want that to be closed, so I can't take anti-inflammatories. I'm not really a candidate for anti-inflammatories anyway, because I have hypertension, and my hypertension is not pregnancy induced. I had it before I got pregnant, and I'll have it after I give birth. And generally, anti-inflammatories act as a counteractive agent to blood pressure pills. So if you're taking it while you're taking a blood pressure pill, it makes your blood pressure pill not work. I learned that the hard way. So, yeah, I have carpal tunnel. During that time frame, we did find out what baby was. We did do a gender reveal during the 4th of July celebrations, and we are having a boy. Yes, we're having a boy. I am excited that it's a boy at this point. I know I'm probably going to get comments in the bottom about these next statements I'm about to say. I have 4 children, 3 of which are boys. I have 1 girl, and I so wanted a little girl. I just really wanted a little girl. I remembered how happy and how easy it was to shop and dress my little girl. And that was in the early 2000s. And I know now it'd be even more easier with the things that are out there that weren't available in the early 2000s when I had my daughter, because my daughter's 19, that I could do. So I was really just gung-ho get set that I wanted a girl. I did not identify the baby as a boy at all throughout the pregnancy. I always said she and hers as my pronouns, and it is obvious it's a boy. Obvious it's a boy. I will insert a picture at this point so you guys can see it's a boy. So yeah, y'all see, it's a boy. Yeah, so baby boy's in there. Hubby was very excited. Everyone in the family was all team boy. I think I had maybe a couple of people aside from myself that were team girl, but everybody was just team boy. And honestly, the last 1, 2, 4 babies born into the family have all been boys. So I do have his name, and I intend on sharing it. So his name is Samuel Cody Guy Williams, and I have gone crazy with putting his name on all his stuff. And if I was using traditional bottles, his name would be on a bottle, but I don't use traditional bottles. So I'm going to do a video to show what I do and all that. But nah, I'm now that I've accepted he's a boy and embracing the journey of me being a mom to 4 boys, I am super excited. Another symptom that I developed during week 16, if you guys notice, my 2 sets of wedding bands are no longer on my hands. So my ring fingers have swollen to the point where my rings were hurting, and I took them off before it became to the point where they were swollen and had to be cut off. And yeah, me and my husband opted for a silicone band because it gives more stretch. I did have it, I mean, you can still see where it had indented into my fingers, because this is my main finger wedding. This is my left hand, so this is where my main wedding band is. And when he upgraded my wedding band, I put the old one over here. But yeah, they're swollen. I am noticing swelling, so I have tried to be vigilant with checking my blood pressures to make sure they're okay. I still am having serious food aversions. I seriously don't like the smell of meat when it's cooking. I still don't like the taste of barbecue, which is totally weird because I had a barbecue for the gender reveal, and I honestly did not eat any of the food. I did, however, have begun to feel baby moved. I want to say that I felt I felt a few flutters week 17. But I turned 18 weeks this past Tuesday. Let me look at the calendar to see what this past Tuesday is, so I'm not lying. We're in the month of July, y'all. I'm sitting in my office. I have no idea where my iPhone is that I usually use to keep up with the data, with the pregnancy and stuff. I have no idea where it is. So today is July 17th. So I turned 18 weeks July 13th, and I have been feeling baby move more pronounced since then. I did feel some flutters during week 17 that I was like, is that gas? Or is that the baby? Because I'm telling y'all, that's another symptom. I am gassy. Not to the point to where I'm passing gas, but it doesn't leave. So it's just trapped in my stomach. It's very painful. And I'm burping all the time. So I'm full of gas, like horrible gas. And I really wish that it would just come out. But yeah, I was at a point where, is that a gas bubble or is that baby? Now I can tell that it's baby. I did read that in week 18, baby can begin to hear. So I will start putting some headphones onto my belly so that my baby can listen to music. Now that I know what he is, I do tend to use his name and his pronouns. And I am one of those parents who are going to assign a gender at birth. And should my child decide when they become of age that they don't want to be the gender that I've assigned, that's their choice. But until then, he's a boy. I can catch whatever flack people say or want to say, but that's just my preference. But if he decides he's a she or non-binary, when the time comes in the future, mommy is all 100% supportive. I did go to a checkup, and I did mention that earlier. I went with the same checkup that I went to. Excuse me, told you I had gas. That happens periodically throughout the day. And no Tums, Pepsi, all that don't work. Y'all, I'm sitting in my office and I just be noticing stuff because I have not been in here all week. And I don't know what this little thing is. I need to clean and organize my office. I will say another thing that I feel like is a pregnancy symptom is the need to be overly organized with the baby. So each day I pick something that I'm going to organize in his nursery, and I go through that. I organize it, make an inventory of how much is in there, and whether or not it needs to be replenished and added to, or what I have is already done. And I pretty much have a majority of everything done. I have a list that I am going to work on. That's why I'm in the office. I'm going to work on a list of things that I still need to get and work on for the baby. But yeah, what else happened this week? I'm trying to consolidate 3 freaking weeks into one video because I've been exhausted. However, I don't sleep because the carpal tunnel is worse at night. And before I go to sleep, I have to pee about 4 times. I'm super tired today only because I really got no sleep this last night. I went to bed after 4 a.m. and I've been up since 7. I think I'm going to break down and drink some coffee. But yeah, what else happened? I am exhausted. My newest and latest cravings happen to be something that's not really healthy for me. You guys, I'm working and talking to you guys at the same time. So if you see me glancing up, I'm literally in the office on the computer. what was I saying? Oh, I am obsessed with drinking Dr. Pepper and any form of variation of Dr. Pepper. So I will drink Mr. Pibb. I will drink Dr. Thunder. I will drink it here. I will drink it there. I will drink it anywhere. So yeah, it's I'm answering some questions here, and it's just, this is stupid, so I'm just clicking stuff. So, I am addicted to it. I like to drink it all the time. It's just my latest obsession, and I'm enjoying it. I have been checking my blood pressure, and my blood pressure has been normal. I have not had any issues or problems or need to be hospitalized or check with my doctor regarding it. Even in doctor's appointments, the last appointment I went to, the last 2 appointments I went to, my blood pressure was good. I did, however, lose weight between this month's checkup and my checkup in June. I am 210 pounds, and I was 216 in June. Doc said he wasn't worried because technically I am considered overweight prior to getting pregnant. So as long as it's not a habitual thing, he said, I told him he asked me, did I have nausea? And I do have nausea, but there's no vomiting with the nausea. So he's not really concerned. And if he's not concerned, I'm not concerned. So, you know, it's pretty much one of those things. I really do trust my doctor. And I was just shocked that, you know, I lost weight because I couldn't even lose weight before I got pregnant. So it's like, thank you, baby. Because they only wanted me to gain, they only wanted me to gain 15 to 20 pounds the entire pregnancy. And I was like, okay, don't know how that's going to happen, but alrighty. So apparently I've lost 6 pounds, so maybe it can happen. So yeah, I have been tired, so that kind of, you know, explains why I just have no desire to record. I just want to veg out a lot of the times. I do suffer from the mental disorder, bipolar disorder, and I do struggle daily with it. So there are periods throughout the day where being pregnant is an issue, and I am going to be addressing my doctor and let him know this. And I just want people to understand that mental health and pregnancy is possible. Just, you know, you gotta make sure you're communicating what's going on and you're not keeping anything hidden. Luckily, I do have a best friend that is a therapist, so in between those moments where I can't get into the clinic, she does offer as some good resources to help me. But yeah, it's been a journey. I'm just very exhausted trying to keep up with things that I thought I was going to do. Being 41 and pregnant, it's an experience. I'm just going to say that it is an experience. It's definitely an experience. I've been pregnant in my 20s and I'm now pregnant in my 40s, and it's definitely an experience. I find myself emotional more. I find how to put it? I find just daily tasks to be a little more trying and harder. And I'm not going to sit here and give you guys this illusion that that pregnancy is just happy and go lucky for me. I'm happy that I'm able to create life, but you know, it's a job. You say that it's a job that I'm happy I am privileged to partake in, but it is a very difficult and tiring job. And I'm glad that I have a supportive circle. So hopefully you guys do too. And if you have some of the feelings and emotions I have, you don't feel that you're alone and going through it by yourself. Bless your belly bump. I do feel like since, see, when I sit down, it doesn't look so bad and it's all squishy. But let me stand up and let you guys see the bump. The little indent right here is starting to go away. And that's the bump, front peak. From the right side, it's still kind of squishy here, but I can feel that my uterus is about right here. I know that because again, this is baby number 5, so I know what to search and look for. So yeah, I am going to attempt. I'm not going to promise. I'm going to attempt to do better with getting these videos posted, so I don't have to try and ram weeks into it. I am going to, however, only do a video every other week. So I'm going to start from this point on doing videos at every other week when it comes to pregnancy symptoms. Only because it's just very overwhelming for me to feel like I need to do it now. So I will see you guys during week 20, which is going to be exciting because I get my anatomy scan. We'll be halfway through the pregnancy. I can't believe we're already almost there. Like, you're pregnant for 40 weeks. And it seems like I just started the IVF process. And here we are, week 18. And I turned 19 weeks on Tuesday. And it's like, where did the time go? When did 20 weeks of pregnancy take place? I know it's mind-blowing. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I have a busy day ahead of me. It's 11:14. I'm yet to eat something. And I'm craving blueberry muffins. So I think I'm going to venture out to the market and get me some blueberry muffins. And then have to make a road trip to go celebrate one of my favorite uncles' birthday. So, oh, and have y'all noticed my nose is spreading? Yeah, it's getting bulbous here. It's getting big. Yes, I was already happy with my big African nose. I loved my African features, even though I am born and raised in the U.S. I don't know what tribe my ancestors came from, but I enjoyed being who I am. And yeah, This nose, my lips are getting fuller. Like, the lips can stay, but this nose, some of it got to go. Yeah. But you guys, be happy on purpose. And if you have any of the feelings that I feel, emotional roller coasters, please reach out to someone. Please, please, please reach out to someone. And if you don't know anyone to reach out to, have no hesitation to reach out to me, and I will do what I can to send you the resources for you to be okay. You're not in it by yourself. Be happy on purpose, you guys. Bye-bye.